Kevin Harvick got a good run off too, and Eric Jones got shuffled into the middle pack, so he's falling back. But Eric Almirola and round goes Eric Almirola into the inside pit road wall.
Wow, a wreck to start the race. Let's see a replay of the crash.
Looks like he pulled down on Joey Logano and just was not enough room. It was too late of block, which sent him home. Maybe getting a run, maybe it's going to be 3 wide, white flag.
Kyle Busch trying to block William Byron. Oh, he breaks. William Byron is on the lead, but Ryan Blaney makes a move on the outside with a big push by Kevin Harvick, and Ryan Blaney is going to win the Clash at Daytona. Yeah, what an impressive finish. You can see Kyle Busch who tried to block Chase Elliott, but he had no room and he wrecked and went into the outside wall.
Really close call for William Byron, almost getting hit by Chase Elliott. He almost got the win, but Kevin Harvick. Tyler Reddick getting a push from Kyle Busch on that high line. Around goes to 41.
They are wrecking on the first lap. Kyle Busch, Cole Custer, and Jimmy Johnson involved.
Looks like the 41 may have pulled a little late of a block and ended up turning him and a couple other cars. Yeah, just a late block, ending some cars' days. Kind of unfortunate, especially if you're signed up for them.
Not a good speed weeks for Kyle Busch. Isn't that his second wreck already?
Yeah, on the last lap of the Clash.
I believe it is. And also taking out Jimmy Johnson, one of the favorites.
3 wide there.
Here comes McMurray there. Oh, we got trouble.
Up and over is the 95.
A huge wreck down in turn number 2.
First big one of the race.
Hopefully the only big one.
Yeah, red flag here at Daytona. Let's see a replay of the wreck. You can see Christopher Bell here behind Darrell Wallace Jr. and Bubba Wallace just goes into the inside and
gets squeezed onto the apron, and it's really hard to drive down there, so he just spins it out. Can't save that. I'd like to see you try and save it. It's impossible. So he goes in front of the pack and flips over.
I'm sure I can.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah. You can see here Ty Dillon how he avoided the wreck. He almost got caught in it. You can see here.
Yeah, he threaded that needle really.
I bet you I could save that.
Ryan Preece, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., both JTG Dougherty Racing cars involved, as well as John Hunter Nemechek, Austin Dillon. Kyle Larson with a push by Jamie McMurray, and now Jamie McMurray has the lead. Oh, and Denny Hamlin gets spun by Kyle Larson.
Oh, and they're still piling in behind them.
That's a massive wreck. The caution is out.
Lawrence Truex Jr. involved in this one. See Kevin Harvick there.
Yeah. Here, Kevin Harvick. Ouch. The quarter panel of Kyle Larson, and then everyone just wrecked.
Jimmy Johnson looks like he only got light damage there.
Brad Keselowski made it through.
Hard lick to the inside wall for Truex and Harvick.
Ryan Blaney was on the outside. He couldn't avoid the wreck.
Thankful for the safer barriers.
Bull winner Bubba Wallace involved.
Truex got spun by Andy Benedetto. I didn't go to the outside. They're 3 wide and they passed the start-finish line.
Oh, and they're right behind.
I think. Now lap 5. Martin Truex Jr. still on the lead, but oh! Christopher
Christopher
Bell.
Bell around. Collects Matt DiBenedetto and Ricky Stenhouse.
It looks like Christopher Bell will try to continue this race. Let's see what happens.
Right here, it looks like Stenhouse maybe made a bit of contact with Christopher Bell and spent him spinning and DiBenedetto and himself, Stenhouse. DiBenedetto went back down and got into Stenhouse, crushing both of them out. But somehow Bell will be able to continue, it looks like, with repairs. Stage win, and it looks like Blaney will clear Hamlin at this point, and he will assume the lead again.
Oh, and Kyle Busch blows a tire, it looks like. And Tyler Reddick wrecks, and Jamie McMurray, unfortunately, gets involved. Yeah, so Kyle Busch blew a tire and went into Tyler Reddick. Then Tyler Reddick came back to the racetrack, and Jamie McMurray couldn't do anything.
Yeah, you can see the left side tires of Tyler Reddick the whole left side get off the ground when he made hard contact with Jamie McMurray
Et
there.
maintenant, Martin Truex perd 4-5 places. Il se retrouve maintenant 6ème. Et oh, un accident très tôt dans cette course. Un mini Big One. Et on va repasser en anglais, même si ce premier tour n'est pas terminé. So yeah, a big wreck to start this race.
So, there was a big crash.
Yes, you can comment in English now.
Okay, good. So anyway, you see Clint Boyer wrecks Jimmy Johnson. Now, look, that's what it looks like to me. Maybe Jimmy Johnson got loose, but a big pile up on lap 1. Good clean racing between the lap traffic car of 17. Now around goes Blaney off the bumper of Christopher Bell. So right here, it looks like Bell drove it in way too deep. Blaney didn't give him any room really either. So it looks like it was kind of both of their faults.
Green flag of hit number 4. And oh, Almirola spins and collects Christopher Bell.
He is quite unlucky.
That's really disappointing for him because he has very much hopes on this race.
But he's going to have that position, lap 4 out of 15.
They're still side by side. And oh, they make contact and there's a wreck. Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, Brad Keselowski and William Byron involved.
But here's a replay of what happened. Looks like maybe Kyle Larson was in the wall before Chase Elliott. Maybe Chase Elliott took the air off him or something. And then Chase Elliott gets into Ryan Blaney and now he's getting lapped along with some other guys.
Jimmy Johnson as well, and oh, Michael McDowell spins right in front of the leader.
Here you can see the Serre Cup Series replay. It looks like Corey LaJoie maybe got into him. I wasn't looking that quick. Maybe the air got under him.
But he's really good at dirt track racing.
And right mid-pack, Timmy Hill caught up in it, so or that whoever's driving that car, because Timmy Hill's way better.
That's a shame, and you can see that Almirola made contact with John Hunter Nemechek, and then collected Jimmy Johnson and Elliott and Logano.
Right in front of the leader, the 77 car clips the 19. The leaders are wrecking.
What a shame for Martin Truex Jr. He was first leading the race, and then the 77 and 13 wrecked right in front of him.
Right in front of the leaders, the 13 and 77 get together, as you can see circled right there. So yeah, the 77 goes down the track and comes back and clips the 19, hardened the outside wall.
He almost avoided the wreck, but he hadn't enough room on the inside and got collected.
Yeah, unbelievable. The leader's wrecking out because of lap traffic, but he did get some stage points, so...
Kurt Busch makes a move on the inside, and Matt Kenseth is up on the track, and Ryan Preece spins Denny Hamlin around.
The inside lane back, but Chase Elliott has the lead now.
The road course master is leading the race. And oh, William Byron spins and gets the inside wall.
And see what happened. It looks like... it kind of looks like a mix of Byron pulled down and Newman went up. I'm not entirely sure, though.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you'd probably know, but...
Ella Reddick's in the race and Kurt Busch spins on the back. But we stay green here.
Staying green, it looks like Kurt Busch... oh, Tyler Reddick's spinning. A hard crash into the outside wall. Knocking down one of the billboards, it looks like, and Matt DiBenedetto involved.
Yeah, the Northwest billboard fell down.
Anyway, here's a replay of what happened with Kurt Busch. It looks like he got sent into the tire barrier by the 34. He got some fresh tires and was making gains, and then McDowell didn't like that very much.
And here, Eric Jones overdrove the corner and got into Tyler Reddick, who went hard into the wall.
Yeah, very hard hit by Tyler Reddick. I don't think that he's going to be continuing this race.
Yeah, it would be surprising. And Matt DiBenedetto had nowhere to go. That was a hard hit. I hope he's okay.
Yeah, I can sponsor that if you want. Joey Logano to the inside. It looks like they're going to make contact. Kyle Busch hoping that it happens, and it does work out for him. He's going to get by both of them. So you can see bumping one another, and then not sure exactly what happened. It looks like Chase Elliott didn't have any room and tried to come back up the racetrack and spun Joey Logano. And then Chase Elliott was slow after that.
Joey Logano squeezed Chase Elliott on the outside, so he had nowhere to go. And Kyle Busch in third. As them, he almost got collected in the wreck. On the inside for the third spot. And oh, Brad Keselowski gets sideways and collects both of his teammates, Ryan Blaney and Joey Logano.
My fantasy lineup is ruined.
Yeah. And that's really important for the playoff bubble because both Joey Logano and Ryan Blaney are around there.
Joey Logano has a good cushion on points, but Ryan Blaney might be in trouble here.
Taking some important points for him as well. And oh, Daniel Suarez spins. So let's see a replay.
Oh man, Clint Boyer just gets into him there.
And that caused him to wreck because he blew the left back tire.
Yeah, left rear goes down and hard into the outside wall. That's to see if he can keep this here on the restart.
And he has a really bad restart. The outside lane wins a lot of positions. And
oh, Byron!
Let's see what happened. Yeah, the inside lane slowed down with Nemechek having the inside lane as well and with all tires, so there was a little checkup ahead of Byron and he didn't slow down. Kevin Harvick on turn 1. Oh, and Trex bumps a bit Kevin Harvick and they make contact.
Oh, big wreck.
2 playoff contenders involved. Let's see a replay of what happened. I think Trex went too high exiting turn 2 and Kevin Harvick had no room to go.
Yeah, that's a really tough spot on the racetrack right there. Hamlin fighting back on that outside lane.
Chase Elliott now tries the outside and oh, Denny Hamlin spins around. Did he miss the corner?
I don't know, it looks like he missed the corner, wheel hopped it on the brakes, so you had to get into the brakes hard there. And
Now he's looking to take the first position. as Alex Bowman makes contact and oh, Chase Elliott goes around.
Last week's winner into the wall early. Lucky for him, he's locked in. He wasn't even like in the picture of this race, and here he is. Oh, and Larson around on the bumper of Kyle Busch. Back up into the traffic.
Ryan Blaney gets caught in the wreck. And Chase Elliott, again, I think he wrecked early on this race.
Bad day for that 9 team, 2 times.
Kyle Larson went on the inside, but there wasn't enough room for him. There was Kyle Busch, he wasn't clear. His spotter didn't told him, but...
Yeah, look at Truex and McMurray barely shoot through there.
And Ross Chastain on the front row. And Cole Custer goes 3 wide again, and oh, Ross Chastain spins around.
Oh, and a big wreck as multiple cars are collected.
And it looks like Martin Truex Jr. got involved in this one. Let's see what happened. Yeah, it looks like I don't know what happened.
It looked like an arrow loose situation.
Yeah. And there's Chris Buescher. He had nowhere to go.
Looked like the 41 packed air on the left rear, and with Eric Almirola to his outside, he kind of got loose and just lost it.
Again, and Tyler Reddick starting second, Timmy Hill first. Because the field is reversed.
Big onto the outside wall. That is the 8 of Tyler Reddick.
He hit on the outside. Let's see a replay of what happened.
Oh, hard hit into the outside wall there.
Final stage. Green and oh, Keselowski makes
God.
a run.
And that is a humongous wreck. Oh my. Lots of cars taken out.
Of what happened? It started with Keselowski and Joey Logano, both Penske teammates.
Just a bad bump from Brad Keselowski, as I obviously cannot say looks like.
Yes, it was, yeah. And Byron got hit and oh, Elliott had nowhere to go.
See some of the faster cars from the race caught up in that. Kyle Larson and Kevin Harvick.
And here comes Truex back on the top lane. He's going to try to get around Keselowski now.
Oh, and Keselowski turns Denny Hamlin around. Hit on the outside for Denny Hamlin. I think he thought he was clear, but he wasn't.
Yeah, Hamlin slid up the racetrack, got into the wall. Lucky that didn't bounce down back into his teammates.
Well, but he's not in the playoffs. He's the first non-playoff driver. Oh, and Allgaier and Ty Dillon made contact in the backstretch chicane. Justin Allgaier is caught in it. He just got sideways and collected Ty Dillon.
Alright, this is going to be really interesting seeing a restart here with about 2 laps to go. Yeah, Chase Elliott definitely one to look out for. He's been so consistent all season, and here we go around Daniel Hemrick, John Hunter Nemechek, and Cole Custer.
Caution is out. It looks like Custer just bumped John Hunter Nemechek. And Daniel Hemrick got caught in the wreck, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, that was close for him as Austin Dillon and Clint Bowyer go up into the wall. Clint Bowyer down on the apron of the racetrack as here comes Harvick back for the lead.
Oh,
Boyer's spinning! No!
SHR wreck, but what happened?
Oh my god. Oh no, Clint Bowyer.
And that's gonna bring out the red flag, and both cars are out. Let's take a look at the replay of what happened. First here we got Austin Dillon making contact with Clint Bowyer.
And then down the back straightaway, Kevin Harvick's about to look for the lead, and there's Bowyer who just blew a tire in front of Kevin Harvick and almost flips over that machine.
He was just entering pit stops. That's unfortunate, and 3 SHR cars are out, so that's a really bad day for them.
Yeah, bad day for those Stewart-Haas cars. That was interesting. Yeah, Reddick's got that good run on the top lane, but all this battling has brought Keselowski back to them for the halfway. Larson wins. Oh, Busch shoved up the racetrack by Johnson.
Yes, Johnson earns 1 point. Oh, big wreck.
Oh, your leaders take each other out.
What a tough wreck for Reddick, who was in contention for the win, which will give him a championship 4 spot. Now let's take a look at the replay of what happened for the first position. Reddick bumped Kyle Larson on the back straightaway. And the number 5 got loose and went high on the racetrack and collected Reddick with him. Hard for Larson as well because he was leading and could have won the race today. And as you can see, Joe Gibbs is 1, 2, 3, and the other Joe Gibbs car wrecks, and it's Eric Jones, and that brings out the caution.
It's definitely not Christopher Bell.
No, not at all.
Let's see the replay of Irrelevant Jones getting wrecked by Michael McDowell, and it looks like he turned down on him. That's my point of view. If either of you would like to add anything, you can go ahead and do so.
Thanks to his team, and green flag again here. Martin Truex Jr. blocks, and there's a wreck. A championship contender is involved.
So much for Joe Gibbs 1, 2, 3, and Truex's title hopes are over in a hard crash out of. How unfortunate in that case too. Here's a replay of what happened. Looks like Elliott goes to the inside or something happened there. I can't see exactly what happened. Sarah, you know.
Yeah, Martin Truex Jr. tried to block Chase Elliott to the inside, but there wasn't enough space. And then he came up to the track and almost collected his teammate, his championship teammate, Kyle Busch. So almost 3 Joe Gibbs racing cars were involved.
Yes, Kyle Busch getting away with that one. Very close call there. He still has a chance to go for the two-peat, I guess.
Alex Bowman was right behind,